Welcome to episode 3, and in this episode we're going to sort out these nasty windows. So Seafire came with these Vitus inward opening portholes, which, you know, they're just way past their best. They look grim, they've all gone crazed, and, you know, the side is rusted all the way through. So these just need to come out. On this side, we've already removed them. I had to do that because I wanted to see what the aperture size was to try and find some about the same. So I've done that, and this is what we've got. So yeah, look at them. So we've got 4 like this. They're very slightly larger, but that'll be magic because they'll allow a lot more light into the cabin as well. They're just some Chinese things. Anodized aluminium. Inward opening though, crucially, most of them are outward opening, which would be completely useless. So yeah, looking forward to getting those in. So let's get on. Now, right. Okay, now I measured these up roughly when I bought these portholes, but this is the sort of inside backing plate. So we're just going to centralize it and draw around this to give us the hole we need to cut. Probably a bit more difficult than I care to imagine.
lose. I fought for my life, I made my own rules. Yeah. I walk in the dark, I stand in the shadows. I'm a mystery to some, and a saint to others. Oh, Lord, I am the one that you should fear. You should fear. I am the one who will bring you tears. Bring you tears. Oh, I am the one you think you can depend on. I am the one until your money's gone. Till your money's gone. Till your money's gone. I'm your dealer. Till your money's gone. I'm your dealer. Till your money's gone. I'm your dealer. Can't be played. I'm your dealer.
The moment of truth. So after a bit of adjustment, we've got him in. Looks really good. Really happy with that. Before, after. So now all we need to do is go around the rest of the cabin and do the same with them all. Okay, so I think that's us finished for today. We've cut these out, just treated these surrounds with Fertan because there's plenty of rust that's sort of got behind the paint over the years. All we're going to do with these, I think, tomorrow, once this Fertan is cured, wash that off, put some grey primer on, get these windows sat in, siliconed in just as a temporary measure. Later on we'll do them properly. But just for now, just to keep the weather out, we'll silicone around them, put the flanges on the back and do the other side. Beautiful. I'll just go and fix those on the inside and then we'll begin on the other side. So we screwed those in now. They both look pretty amazing. Before after. The amount of light that comes in these ones is phenomenal. Must be twice what the other ones allowing. Catchers seem pretty good as well. These are just cheap Chinese windows, because Vitus ones would be over £1,000. So I just found these on eBay from China. Yeah. Pretty happy with those. So here's the outside. I'm really happy with those. They've pulled in nicely. Most importantly, these are now watertight. I'm not going to have any more water cascading in when it rains. So we can continue to build inside in a bit more comfort. Now to the other side.
not gonna lose. I fought for my life, I made my own rules. Yeah, I walk in the dark, I stand in the shadows. I'm a mystery to some, and I sing to others. Oh, Lord, I'm the one that you should fear. I'm the one who will bring you tears. Oh, I'm the one you think you can depend on. I'm the one until your money's gone. Till your money's gone. Till your money's gone. I'm your dealer. Till your money's gone. I'm your dealer. Till your money's gone. I'm your dealer. You can't depend on. I'm your dealer.
Right, put a bit of Fertan on this. Now, what I have found whilst I've been grinding these back, yes, there's a bit of rust and pitting, but the vast majority of what is behind this paint is the original mill scale. Just this, dark grey black material. And when I grind through that, it, you get the bright steel. But yeah, after all these years, 53 years, much of what is under this paintwork is just the original mill scale. There's very little rust really. But this paint's all got to come off because this boat has just been painted over and over with normal gloss from what I can tell. It's all very soft and horrible. All off. And then we'll change the colour in the end. Right, let's get this Fertan on. So I was saying earlier about the new portholes being inward opening. So the old portholes, actually, these are outward opening portholes that have been fitted inside out so that they opened inwards. And we know that because there's absolutely no way that this flange is made for outdoor use. You know, it's got sort of holes and things in it, and there isn't really any strength in that flange for it to have any real chance of sealing, whereas the actual plastic moulded window has more sort of rigidity. That's definitely made to be on the outside, so these are supposed to be fitted outside opening, which is of course completely useless, and that's why they fitted them the other way around, so they were inward opening. But what I've actually gone and bought is inward opening portholes, so we've gained something there, as well as bigger windows and you know, more light in the cabin. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I used a jigsaw to cut the corners out on these today. I didn't have my jigsaw yesterday, so I was using that die grinder, and that was all a bit of a nightmare. It took ages, but got these out in no time today. So more junk for the bin. So I'm just in the workshop now, stripping these down. I just thought I'd show you the extent of the rust on these things. I mean, the rust is horrendous. These must have been rusting away for decades. The state of it, it's so thick and crusty, and it's sort of blown the whole fitting apart, which is why the water's then got in. I mean, there's just so much rust. So definitely better out than in for those. So those running okay, and we'll just go and screw the flanges on the inside. So that's the end of this episode. All the windows done. Quite a transformation, really happy with that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.